All right, all right, all right. Hold on, everybody. In a few minutes. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 4 of 40 days of 40 nights. This is Minister Johnson on the scene today, everybody. So today, what we're going to talk about today is something I talked about on my IG page this morning about our youth. As we implement being joyful in our life, I want us to teach this for our babies because they need to hear this daily because we are their first teachers, everybody. And we're their first teachers because they need that. They need that in their lives. And I'm telling you, when we start speaking these things to our babies, it is so beneficial because they are driving in a path in a way that they have really understanding of learning things. And when they're learning things, it's absolutely amazing because it's completely like, oh my goodness, what is going on here type of thing. And we're teaching our kids about being joyfulness every day because they're heading off to school. They may be going to college. They may have started their first job. They may have gotten in their own place. And by you teaching them at an early age to the age they're at, that's just showing them that, hey, my mom and dad, my auntie, uncle, and grandma, and all of them can do this every morning faithfully. I can do the same in my own life because we are all individuals, everybody. We are all individuals. And I speak on that because it's true. We all have our mindset. We all have our way of thinking. We all have our way of handling different things in our lives. And we have to remind ourselves daily that that's what it really is in our lives. We have to remind ourselves daily because it's very important to learn about these techniques and things that's going on. So today, by being joyful, today I just got through grocery shopping, ran to my ex again. You know, a lot of times you just never know who you're gonna run into, and you can sit here and have a conversation with somebody and not be angry at them. And I've seen that in my own life. That when you demonstrate some things to people, that you really have to be mindful because you just never know what they're going through or what they're facing each and every day. They wake up in the morning, everybody. This is some real eye openers for all of us. If you can pour into somebody today, who would that be? If there's a young child today who's having a real rough time trying to get started with their day, you don't know what they woke up to or what they had to face before getting outside their home. Showing them that being joyful is very beneficial, that everybody in the world is not out to get them. Not everybody in the world is not out there to hurt them. Not everybody in the world has a hidden agenda. There's actually decent, wholesome people that want to see them happy and want to see them prosper. So today I encourage you today to bring joyfulness to the youth. Remind them who they are. Remind them that they are loved. Remind them that people out here care about them. Remind them that they are appreciated for doing it. Because our youth and teachers and educators, they're going out here every day during this pandemic, even before the kids were all going back to school. They're going out every single day to educate our babies. And I'm so relieved that they finally got a vaccine for the little bit for the kids ages 5 to 12 years old. That has been a big aggravation for me as a mother, but I'm glad that it really came to an understanding that they finally approved it, and I finally got my son his appointment for vaccination. So I'm very relieved by that. I'm very relieved by that. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing to know that it's finally happening. Now, I don't get into discussion about who's vaccine and who's not vaccine and what you believe in and what you don't believe in and what you want to wear a mask, you're not going to wear a mask. I've gotten to a place for myself. People do what they're going to do. I didn't preach, I didn't teach, and spoke my truth about how I felt about it, and I'm done with that. It's time to move forward into something else that is going to really nurture us today. So being joyful today, meaning that you will take the little bit of things that you have and make it happen. You take the little bit of things that you do and put a smile on your face. Everybody has their own ways and things that they may deal with on a day-to-day basis. But we have to remind ourselves that we have a lot of power within us that we can really unite and initiate on a day-to-day basis. We have authority. We really have authority to speak things in our being and start speaking speaking it in a way to help us navigate through life. We really have the authority. We really have the outpour of things that we need to understand to get through each and every day of our lives. We have things in our lives that may seem overwhelming and overbearing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm going to teach you that being joyful is very good for the soul. Whoa, it's very good for the soul. It's very good for you to nurture yourself in these difficult times. It's good for you to have a clean mind, a clean spirit, and a clean heart. Because when you remove stuff that is not good for you, you'll be surprised how much happier you will be. Okay. So today's topic was, we're talking about our youth and how we can bring joyfulness and show them and teach them how to have that in their life. I've been talking about it for the last 3 days about us. Let's talk about our youth, and then we're going to navigate down. But definitely embed that into our babies. It's very, very, very important that they know this. You know, kids have ways of doing things that makes them happy. For my kids, one like video games, the other one like video games, wrestling, or whatever. Videos, my oldest love IG, movies, music, things to make them happy. But implementing in their life, that it'll put a smile on their face. They don't even know what they're experiencing, nor do they understand how they even navigate these things. Because when you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't put these things in action and emotion now, we're going to continue to be lost. Our babies need this information in their life to get through life. They need this structure in order to survive this life. They need to know God for themselves, and teaching them at a young age and just spending time with them in prayer and scripture, it'll help them. Recently, my baby boy just got baptized about 2. Hold on, everybody. What's going on? Wow, that's a blessing. Hold on, everybody. I gotta get back on this call. I'm sorry about that, but I just got a testimony that was absolutely amazing, everybody. See, this is why being joyful is very beneficial, everybody. I'm telling you, God will do it for you. God will do it for you, and He will do it in a way that you don't even expect it. I just got a text with some great news, being joyful. There was a need that was met, and I am just grateful that I was able to hear that testimony. It was beautiful because it was showing that God is still moving. So this is why I encourage you in the 40 days and 40 nights to be joyful. You don't know what somebody's going through. And I was talking about our babies, teaching them the Bible, talking about my kids, teaching them Bible, teaching them scripture, teaching them how to pray, being joyful each and every day, because some people may not be able to speak or even handle on their own. So they have to use what they have and be grateful for that and put a smile on their face, even if they're not feeling well. People have to smile. People have to initiate the joy inside their spirit. Your soul needs to be happy. Your spirit man is down. You need to feed both of them and help yourself get through these times. We have to remind ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, things are changing, things are shifting, things are moving, things are growing, things are improving. We have to understand that God is awesome. God is amazing. God is wonderful. You are an awesome God, so worthy to be praised. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you. What God is doing in our lives. So I wanted to encourage you to that you are fabulous. You are, if you're continuing this challenge, I can congratulate you on it. I'm telling you, jump on this Zoom call. You're gonna miss out on something. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep saying, I'm keep encouraging you. Most of you think this challenge is to scare you. No, this 40 days and 40 nights is to give you the strength, give you the willpower, give you the determination to come on in here now. You're missing out on some things, y'all. Y'all want nourishment and replenishment. Get on this call. It will change your life for the good. You sitting around here say, oh, remarkable, Minister Johnson's way up here. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is God's work I'm doing. This ain't got nothing to do about who I am. This ain't got nothing to do about me. You need to push that aside and see what God is doing, because I'm telling you, you get on this call, You are going to be mind blown by some of the things that is coming on here. So I love you all. I'm getting ready to get off of this call because I'm getting testimonies and good news in my inbox right now, and I got to see what's going on. So I hope you all have an amazing and a blessed Throwback Thursday. I will talk to you all at 8 p.m. This evening with scriptures, and we're going to continue to talk about our youth, everybody, because it is very important that our youth needs to know. Ooh, I part crazy. Hold on, everybody. I messed that up real quick. I supposed to do this, and then I still struggle with my parking even after all these years, y'all. It's a shame, and I've been driving since I was 16. That's taking you and yours, everybody, bless you. Amazing day. All right. All right.